Hello and welcome to another LEGO haul. If you're new, please make sure to subscribe. This one's a bit smaller than what we've done before. However, this isn't my Black Friday one. That should be out next week. I'm just waiting for a few more items of that to arrive. So this is just a mix of LEGO Insider Weekend, Amazon and eBay purchases, and some more bric-a-brac polybags. So yeah, let's start this without further ado. So as I was saying, a lot of these are to resell on Amazon or to resell on eBay. However, there is some for my personal collection and there is some pretty decent discounts in here as well, which I'll get onto as I open them. These first two I was going to open, they're just heavily taped, so I'll do them separately in a second. But let's get on to something we can open, which is a wine box, which is a interesting way to ship Lego, but if the box works, it works, I guess. So there was a second wine box somewhere. Oh, it's up to my left. That's where it is. So I think I know what's inside, but I'm not 100% sure. And we will find out. Okay, it's not what I thought, but did I buy that many of them? Okay. Okay. I don't recall buying so many. It's the Mandalorian Battle Pack. So in here is 3, 6, 7, 8 of them, as you can see. Okay. I generally don't remember ordering so many of them. So I guess if I just quickly skip to this other wine box, it might have more in. Yeah, there you go. Okay, another 4. So I think actually that makes a lot more sense. They listed it 3 times, and I bought the listing of 4 each, so I just bought them every time. So there's 12 of them in total. I think it worked out at, I want to say £10 or £11. I did actually order some more yesterday because I forgot about ordering them. But yeah, it's a decent set. It's selling quite well on Amazon for Christmas. However, filming this on the 4th of December, I am cutting it pretty close with Christmas. But let's move on to another one. This has Droid written on the side. I'm not sure how well you can see that. So I feel like it is a Droid carrier, but it could always just be some other info on the box. So inside here, yeah, is of course another Droid carrier. There's actually another 2 in here. Yeah, one is slightly crushed. Well, I mean slightly, it's quite crushed. That is because of all the chromos, which were also in there. So there's the polybag and the coin. But yeah, unfortunately, because of the way it's been packaged, they pushed against each other, so it has slightly destroyed one of the boxes. But like I've said many times, crushed boxes I won't send to Amazon. However, I'll just relist them on eBay. Okay, so in between takes, I've just done a little tidy up, and I've managed to get into these 2 really well packaged items. So in one of them was another Wicked Witch set. I think the Creator 3-in-1 one. I got this for about £15. It was just too good to say no. So I was going to sell on Amazon. Not really sure who's going to be buying a Witch near Christmas, but it's still a decent set and one people might want for Christmas. And in the other one is going to be a coin from the what's it called? Tank, assault carrier, polybag, and of course the set itself. Just going back to the ones in the other 2 in the other box, they were both damaged, so I'm not going to sell them on Amazon, which is slightly annoying. But yeah, it is what you get when buying off eBay. It was just the way it was packaged. But yeah, I've got plenty, and because the price just keeps going up at the moment, it's not going to be a loss, luckily. But yeah. And also because I've ordered so many, it's hard to work out which seller's which, and by the end of it, it's not really worth the time and hassle. So moving on to the next one is going to be some 501st battle packs. Didn't know they had security stickers on, but that's not really an issue. Just use a hairdryer to get them off. These were £25 each. They don't all have security stickers, but yeah, I'm selling these for about 50 on Amazon, so pretty good there, and a really nice box. I might keep that one. Let's move on to this one from Bric-a-Brac. Probably all guess what it is. We had a lot of these last time, and we'll just put these to the side so you can see the box slightly better. So inside of here is going to be some more polybags. There should be another 30 I want to say 30 snowmen, which looks like there is. And there should be, yeah, there's 9 reindeers as well. I just bought all he had. But yeah, these have been selling incredibly well. Sold 200 of those a day at the moment, and 200 snowmen a day. I just can't keep them in stock. So yeah, that is one to look out for next Christmas, as I did get on that train relatively late. But yeah, next one is going to be, I reckon, some more of the troop carriers. I just went on a bit of a buying spree of them because I just realised I was relatively low, and yeah. So inside here is more of the troop carriers and all the promos as well. They're coins, I believe. Yeah, that's all good. More coins, more polybags. They're all in here. There was, oh, I just dropped one. Yeah. There was one guy who listed 7, and I just bought them all instantly, and he just messaged saying, that went quicker than I thought. So I'm just going to quickly tidy this up and get onto some more packages. So moving on to the next few small packages, we'll get onto the larger ones at the end like usual. So inside this one, it's relatively, sorry, not relatively, it's very neatly wrapped. This is how I initially started with all mine. The good old paper wrapping and bubble wrap, which it does work. It works very well if you get it right. Where this one is just in paper, so yeah. You always like a good bit of bubble wrap. It does just take a lot longer that way, so that's why I did change to custom boxes, as efficiency is pretty key when you do it more than a hobby, or you try to do it more than a hobby. I might rephrase myself that. So inside of this one, it is just like opening a Christmas present. This is it's relatively thick paper, but yeah, we've got 2 more of these. They're slightly damaged, but not too bad. Nothing that's gonna worry me. But yeah, so another 2 troop carriers. Just toss that. Oh, I've just dropped one. That might have damaged it slightly more. I'll double check that in a second. There's a lot of duct tape. I'll do that in a second. This one is just a simple Amazon package. This one, I believe, is for me, because I think I've said this many times before, I will just refresh newly listed Lego sets. If it's a good Lego set, I'll get it. Yeah, it's this microfighter. I just love this microfighter because I love the minifigure in there, and that's the only reason for it. I think I've got some more of it elsewhere, but I just love that first order minifigure. I'll open that off camera. So let's go on to this slightly larger box, if I can get into it. I think it should be relatively easy too. When doing all these eBay hauls, I do miss just the simplicity of an Amazon box or an Amazon haul, just which I can easily open and get into. But this is always a bit more fun, as there's usually a bit more variety and generally a few other surprises, which sometimes good, sometimes not. So inside here is some bubble wrap and a Hoff AT-ST, which I'll unwrap later. But yeah, Hoff AT-ST. They've been selling very well again. They're going for about 95 now on Amazon. I just dropped my little blade. So yeah, they're buying them for just under 60 still. So haven't actually bought many too recently, but it still works quite well. So I got into that one with all that duct tape or gaffer tape. Just another Hoff AT-ST in bubble wrap. So nothing too special there. Next one, this should be a relatively easy one to open, nice and taped. And I do quite like the fragile tape. It is just a bit more expensive than the typical brown tape, so I don't really go for it. I do have some fragile stickers, which I will occasionally put on stuff. And inside here, another Hoff AT-ST and some packaging. So let's just toss that box to the side. Let's go on to this small one in the back. I think it might be another droid carrier, but you do never know. So, might be a bit small for one, but we'll find out shortly. Looks like it is another droid carrier. It's just droid carrier with all the extra bits. Hopefully, yeah, it hasn't been crushed this time with the coin and the polybag. So we've got a few left, and I'm just going to quickly tidy the table. So the next few ones is another bric-a-brac one. This came pretty much open, but yeah, it's the Lego City dump truck from quite a few years ago. It cost me £20. Just a quite good childhood set for me. So let's just put that down to the side, and let's open up this bric-a-brac one. You could probably guess what's inside it, but we can always open up and see. I think I know what's inside it, to be honest. So, quite heavy. It's in a case of sorts, but that's not the what the case is. There's invoice, which is just stuck to the top, and it is another, I hope, 150 of these reindeer polybags, as you can see in there. So yeah, that's just a lot more of them to send out to Amazon. And like I said previously, that's not even a day supply now. That is just going to go within the day it arrives, which is good, but also annoying because it doesn't really stay there. So yeah, we've got 4 packages left. eBay, really good discount, and Lego one. So I think if I go down here, it's just been re-taped with clear tape. Open up inside. I think, okay, that's not what I expected it to be. It is just some ATSTs, or a single ATST, slightly squashed. Might not sell that on Amazon, but yeah. So I think that's about £40, so pretty decent price there. Next one, I never like these new box designs. They're always really confusing to open because it's a Lego one, but it's not. I might open that off camera. So, opened it up. Inside here is another Hoth ATST. Pretty plain and simple. Sticker on there, but that'll easily come off. Bought for just under 60 and can sell for 95. So, a decent little bit of profit there. So, we've got 2 left. We've got another eBay one and a Amazon one. Not Amazon, Lego one. So, I've pretty much got to the bottom of all this packaging. It was double bagged and there's just so much bubble wrap here. However, it's quite ironic, really, because it's meant to be a damaged set, and that is not damaged at all. It's the Darth Vader. It cost me £25. Yeah, really, really happy with that price. It was just a quick refresh of the page, and oh, Darth Vader, £25. Yes, please. So I'm not sure if I'm going to build it. I haven't actually built my own one yet, or just sell it. But yeah, really, really good price on that. I honestly thought this would be crushed, but the packaging is really quite good. And yeah, so I'll just do a quick little show of the room. And in the final package, which I definitely did not forget about, as I just completely forgot about it, is the Lego one here on the side. So let's try and tear it into it. I never like these new Lego boxes. I think I have said that many times, but it makes it relatively easy to open if you're not doing it on camera, but then when you try to repackage it, it's just a pain. So inside of here is, let's start off with, I think you can see a little bit by there. So we got the Christmas ornaments for this year, always a good set. We have Spaceship VIP promo. We have the record player promo. We have the Christmas jigsaw. Really happy about that one. We have the Fortnite Durburger. We also have the little delivery truck. Really love that little set. Postcard, the Japan one, which is really quite nice. We have the train promo as well. We have the poinsettia. Just hit that with the camera. And then the last thing in here is the Lego stocking, because why not? Looked at it last year, missed it, and yeah, got it this year. So I think that's really quite cool. So that is now actually the end of this video, and I'll see you next time. So there's just the table. Everything's relatively organised. That's all the discarded boxes down there. I've just got a few cases which I've been working out of. In here is everything which is going to Amazon. There is actually another box of 300 snowman polybags downstairs, but I haven't brought it up here as I couldn't really be bothered because it's just so heavy. So yeah, that's all stuff going to Amazon. There's a few other things, but yeah, this is my box of damaged sets, which I'll just relist on eBay. And yeah, so the room's getting a bit tidier now. It's closer to Christmas, but I do need to go through organise all these shelves and get ready for January stock. So that's going to be it for this video. If you're new, please make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.